Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Kelly, owner of Strong Tower Pilates Studio. I'm also a teacher trainer for Pilates Core Integration, owned by Virginia Nicholas. I recently conducted a level 1-2 PCI workshop from my trainee, so I thought I'd put together some videos of the exercises she's learning in the program. Starting with footwork, lie supine on the reformer, heels on the foot bar. Inhale to lengthen your legs, pressing the carriage out. Exhale to return with control and resistance.
That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you.
Switch to the arches of your feet. Keep the legs squeezed tight together as you press out and in.
Someone else, a new best friend. It doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it'd last forever, but somehow we...
Switch to your toes. Again, keep the legs parallel and squeezed tight together. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to bend.
I took you for granted. You finally had enough. That's why I wrote you.
Next, change to Pilates V on the toes. Heels squeezed tightly together.
I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you. But right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over. You chose someone else, a new best friend.
Return to parallel on the toes for RELEVE heel lowers.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit. I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone.
Now place your heels wide on the foot bar with a slight turnout. Inhaling to lengthen the legs, exhale to return the carriage to home.
I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you. But right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over. You chose someone.
Return the toes to the bar parallel for CAROLA tri-ear heel lowers. Keep the heels lifted as you press the carriage out, then drop the heels and keep them down under the bar as you pull the carriage in. Lift the heels, press out, lower the heels, return. Reverse. Press the heels under the bar as you lengthen the legs, rise up to tippy toes, and pull the carriage in. Drop the heels, press out, raise the ankles up, and pull in.
I spoke of your bravery.
Pilates V on the toes for single legs. Extend your right leg over the bar with a pointed toe. Bend and flex the right knee and ankle as you press the carriage out. Point and reach the right leg over the bar as you come in. Inhale as you press the carriage out. Exhale when you return.
So move close to me.
Switch legs. Lengthen the left leg over the bar. Press out, bend and flex the left knee and ankle. Point and reach back over the bar when you return the carriage each time.
You lay beside me, you held my hand in the dark. I started fighting, 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't
Drop your knees side to side to stretch.
it the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes.
Come to a seated position to put on 2 red springs or 1 red and 1 blue spring and lower your foot bar to no bar position. Lie back down for the 100. Place the hand loops in your hands, legs in chair position since this is a beginner workout. Inhale to prepare, then exhale the head and chest up into an ab curl, hands lowering to your hips. Pulse the arms up and down like you're trying to make waves in a pool with nice strong arms. Maintain the ab curl as you inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. If you have any neck strain, keep your head down as you continue the arm movements. Last inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and lower down. Coordination. Lower your elbows to the mat, still holding on to the hand straps. Knees towards your chest.
Maybe the birds will sing.
Inhale, lift the head and chest, straighten your arms and legs. Open and close the legs, bend your knees, then your elbows. Inhale, extend the arms and legs. Exhale, bend back in. Keep the ab curl the entire time. Hang up the handles and come up to a seated position. Put your springs on 1 red or 1 blue spring. Lower the headrest and sit with your ankles crossed over the headrest. For rowing 1, sit a hand widths away from the edge of the mat. Holding the hand straps, curl back into an ab curl. Pull your fists into your chest and then open the arms into a V. Flip the hands to face back and arms reach behind you. Try to interlace your fingers, lift and lower the arms, then circle the arms around to your feet. Stack the spine. When you open your arms into the V each time, make sure to keep the carriage still. Flip those palms to face back, dive forward, reach behind you, lift and lower the arms, and then butterfly stroke the arms up and over towards your feet.
Dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you, dreaming of you.
Hang up the handles so you can turn around to face the springs.
What if the world had
Rowing 3, sitting tall with your backside against the shoulder rests. Legs straight out in front of you, thumbs in the handles. From a bent arm position, inhale the arms to straight, tap the thumbs down to the mat, inhale the arms up and around to your sides. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lower the arms, lift the arms and circle them around. Add a hinge. Lower the arms, now hinge out of your hips as you lift the arms to where the wall meets the ceiling and circle them around. Straighten the arms out, touch the thumbs down, hinge and reach to where the wall meets the ceiling, lift up and circle around. Rowing 4. Bend forward and reach the arms toward your feet, then starburst the arms up and around to the sides. Inhaling as you lift up, exhaling as you dive forward. Serve the brownies. Fingers in the handles. Sitting tall, reach up to eye level. Keep the hands at shoulder width, whether they're up in front of you or down by your hips.
Feeling kinda lost when your mind is hiding whatever that is choking your chest. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking 'cause you're holding it back.
Now keep the arms lifted for hug the tree. Open the arms and then pretend you're hugging a big tree trunk, squeezing the pec muscles. Keep the posture tall and lifted.
Let it all out of me. Let it all out of me.
Next, shave the head. Place your fingers together and the hands behind the head. Pitch forward out of your hips. Extend the arms for a triceps press.
Let it all out of me. You won't get closer.
The more advanced version is to do this sitting tall for salute. Elbows wide apart, hands behind the head, and they go straight up to the ceiling as you sit tall.
Believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see it in your eyes that you
A little bit easier version of salute is to have the hands start in front of your forehead and hinge the arms forward on a 45-degree angle.
by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me.
For swan facing front, you'll want one red or blue spring and low bar. Lay prone on the long box.
Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. I'm here.
Chest will be off the box, hands wide on the bar. Heels squeezed together in Pilates V unless you need your legs apart for back problems. Press the arms to straight, rise up into a swan position, lower down, and bend your elbows narrow towards the floor as you come in. Inhale to rise up into swan each time. Exhale to lower down and return.
I wrote to you a simple text, reminiscing about the time when we first met. I don't know what is good enough, 'cause baby, little by little you wear me down.
Come off the box. While standing on your feet, reach down to your toes to stretch the spine in a flexed position after doing the extension work. Next is swan facing back, probably one of my least favorite exercises because I'm not very good at it. Lower your foot bar to no bar position and grab a pad for your pubic bone, which will be against the edge of the long box. Stepping onto the wooden platform in Pilates V on your toes, move the carriage out so you can crouch down behind the box with your knees inside the well. Press your legs to straight and reach your arms in front of you like Superman flying. Rise higher as you open the arms wide, then swan dive down and bend the knees in. Extend the legs, lift up, opening the arms, come higher if you can, and then reach forward, dive down, bend the knees to return the carriage.
Little by little you wear me down. Little by little my actions won't be forgiven. I wish I could be sorry for the things that caused you harm.
Move the pad for pulling straps 1 and 2. Lying prone, chest off the box, hands holding the straps. Legs in Pilates V unless you need them apart.
Have it in your heart.
Holding on to the ropes, handles off the pegs. Inhale as you rise up into the shape of a smile position. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, reach the hands back to your hips as you rise up in the head and chest, engaging the legs as well. Then lower down.
wish I could be so.
Move back slightly so your chest is barely on the box for pulling straps too. Hands in the handles, arms out like airplane wings. Rise up and reach your arms back behind you. The hands land on top of your buns, palms facing the sky. And then reach the arms open to the sides as you lower the face down.
Sincerely yours.
Come into child's pose to stretch your back after that extension work.
Sincerely yours.
Backstroke. Sitting on the box facing the springs, reach back for the handles and then scoot your hips forward to lie all the way down on your back. The head will not have anything to rest on. Knees bent into your chest, fists on top of your chest. Extend your arms and legs up to the ceiling. Open them into a small V and then circle them around as you come into a hundreds position, curling the head up, then fold back down into a fetal position. Inhale, arms and legs up, open, sweep around, exhale, fold in.
I'm looking at you, I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice.
Drop the handles to the floor, let your head hang back if that feels good to you.
Feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
Remove the box, be on 2 reds or 1 red and 1 blue spring, and low bar for long stretch. Coming into a plank position, hands on the foot bar, toes in Pilates V close to the headrest.
I'm looking at you and I feel
Inhale, press the carriage away using your arms. Exhale, return.
I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
Come to kneeling for down stretch. Feet against the shoulder pads, pelvis towards the well. Push the carriage out with the arms and then lift your heart to where the wall meets the ceiling every time you pull the carriage in.
I'm looking at you. I'm trying to get your attention.
Come to standing on the mat for elephant. Hands wide on the bar, walk your feet back towards the shoulder pads. Round your back like a scared cat, and then press your legs out and in. Don't move the arms for this exercise, just the legs. Classically, the heels are down and toes are lifted for this exercise.
Feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention. Just give me your attention. Give me your attention.
Grab a sticky pad to sit on close to the spring side of your mat for stomach massage. Put the feet in Pilates V on the foot bar as you sit close to the front edge of your mat. Hands will pull up on the edge of the mat, elbows wide apart, round forward, throat over pubic bone. Press the legs to straight, then drop and lift your heels one time and bend and come in. Inhale to lengthen the legs, exhale to return. Next is the flat back position. Bring your hands back to the shoulder pads, fingertips facing down. Sit tall. Press the carriage out, drop and lift the heels, bend and come in.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. I've been trying to make sense of it all.
Arms up. Reach those hands out to eye level. Press the carriage out as you drop your heels under the bar, and then return the carriage. The heels will lift. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend.
Count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone, I'll take it as a sign. But if you'll stay, then baby hold me tight and send me off with the words.
Remove the sticky pad and lower your foot bar for short spine. Lie supine on the carriage and place your feet in the foot straps.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby.
With the legs in frog position to start, inhale, extend your legs to straight, and then make them parallel. Fold at the hips, scoop the belly, lift the legs up and overhead, trying to get the carriage into the bumper. Then bend your knees into a diamond shape and roll your hips down to the mat, lowering the feet towards your pelvis back into frog. Inhale, lengthen the legs, go to parallel, up and over the head you go. Bend your knees and roll down the spine. You need to be careful how high up you come onto your shoulder shelf. And do not do this exercise if you have osteoporosis or cervical spine, neck, upper back, lower back issues.
Send me off with the words of a lullaby. You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think.
Come up to sitting, put your headrest up, put all springs on, and then your short box on the mat. I'm tall, so I'm also moving my carriage out to third gear.
But we'll make it through. And I'll back you up.
Sit on the box to face your springs with your feet under the foot strap. Sit back close to the back edge of the box with your feet flexed under the strap. Arms up in hug the tree position and round forward so your throat is over your pubic bone. Inhale, curl backwards, maybe 1 to 10 inches. Exhale, curl up. Inhale as you go back, stay looking down at your pubic bone. Exhale, hinging forward.
You tell me you're nervous. say you're afraid.
Grab a short pole if you have one and place it in your hands at shoulder height. Squeeze your glutes and hinge backwards with a flat spine, inhaling. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, pop off your seat, squeezing the glutes as you hinge back, and exhale, return.
If it all breaks, I'll still be here. We'll fix these mistakes.
Twist and tilt, arms reaching out at shoulder height. Rotate to the right and then curl straight back. And then return. Go to the other side, twist and tilt straight back. Keep your sit bones evenly weighted on the mat as you turn and tilt.
To the next, honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Raise the arms overhead for side bend. Laterally flex the spine to one side and then lift up, and over to the other side and lift up. The sit bones should maintain in contact with the box even when you bend.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Remove the short box, bring the bar to low bar position, and you should be on 2 to 3 springs. I'm on 2 red springs. Come to a kneeling position with feet against the shoulder pads for knee stretch 1 and 2.
Sky's beautiful and so are you.
Sit close to your heels with your spine rounded. Press the carriage out and in, short and fast. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The accent is on the in every time you return the carriage.
From the bottle as I do, it's like a long.
Knee stretch 2. Still sitting close to your heels, straighten your spine. Press the carriage out and in, short, fast movements.
And there's a fire coming out of me every time I see what's to destroy. And one is a warrior fighting hard to be the better part of me.
Have 2 or more springs on. I have 2 reds and 1 blue spring on. Lower the headrest and lie supine for pelvic lift. Heels wide on the bar, hands down by your sides.
Another day,
Keeping the carriage still, curl the hips up into a bridge position.
cold and reconcile.
Inhale as you lengthen the legs, pressing the carriage out. Exhale, return several times, keeping the hips lifted.
It's like a long dream. You're on the run.
Now pull the carriage all the way into the bumper and roll the hips down. Do the same exercise again, but in Pilates V on the toes. Curl the hips up into a bridge, press the carriage out several times, and then at the end, when the carriage comes all the way into the bumper, you'll roll your body down.
The better part of me, the better part of me, the better part of me.
Lift the headrest up for running. Place your toes on the bar in a parallel stance. Press the carriage out until your legs are straight, and then drop one heel as you bend the opposite knee. Rise up to tippy toes and drop the opposite heel. Continue to alternate, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. Drop both heels under the bar to stretch. Come up to sitting to change to one red spring. Be in fourth position with the legs for side stretch. Keep your sit bones as close to the mat as you push away from the foot bar and laterally flex the spine. Exhaling when you go over, inhaling when you lift up. Stack your legs, toes against the back shoulder rest for mermaid. Look at your palm and then press away from the bar and look straight forward, arm reaches overhead, and return to start position. Push through your toes to help lengthen the spine as you almost lay down on your side.
When he turns and walks away, yes, there he goes.
For Cleopatra, keep your legs stacked but press your toes behind the shoulder rest. One hand crosses your abdomen and holds on to the edge of the mat as the other hand is against the bar, pushing the carriage away. Keep your face looking towards your leg side of the room the whole time. A nice stretch every time you pull the carriage into the bumper. Return the legs to fourth position for side stretch with twist and arch. Press away, side bend, rotate and face the floor, hands wide on the foot bar. Inhale, rise up into swan with straight arms. Exhale, lower down, and then return the carriage home as you lift the top arm up and open. Finish on this side with an opposing stretch. Turn around for the other side. Fourth position with the legs for side stretch. This is a lateral flexion of the spine, so you want to try to keep your sit bones down on the mat as you bend the spine over.
Take a leap of faith, run with me, clouds go by.
Stack the legs against the back shoulder rest for mermaid. Looking at your left hand, press the carriage away with the right arm and reach overhead and look forward. Making sure that you press through your feet to help you feel like you're laying down on your side.
Say, would you like to spend your day with me always? Be brave, we don't need.
Cleopatra, the toes go behind the shoulder pad and your left hand crosses your abdomen, reaching for the edge of the mat. Side bend to the left, then press away and look up the ceiling, and then down towards your feet as you pull the carriage in.
Take on me, I'm worth.
Legs in fourth position for side stretch with twist and arch. Have your right hand on the back edge of the bar, press away and side bend. Rotate to face the floor, wide hands on the bar. With straight arms, rise up into a swan position, inhaling. Exhale, lower down, and then lift your left arm off and overhead to peel back up into position.
And I believe you when you say that this is never gonna change. Say, would you like to spend your days with me or be brave? We don't need far too much. Just
Opposing stretch. Twist to the left, holding on to the shoulder pads or your legs.
happy days, running on the open fields. We'll stay brave. Yeah.
Lower the foot bar and be on one red and one blue spring or two red springs for standing side splits. Step up onto the non-moving platform first, and then the other foot goes out onto the mat nice and wide. Arms reach apart. Press your legs apart and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pull the carriage back in. Inhale, press open, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, return the carriage. Your feet can be parallel or slightly turned out.
Memories all I got, like an afterthought.
Step backwards onto the floor with the foot that's on the carriage, then take your other foot down and walk around to the other side. Step up on the non-moving platform first, and then bring your other leg up onto the carriage. Feet wide apart, parallel or slightly turned out, arms reaching. Press out and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring the carriage home. Again, press out and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and return. Carefully step backwards off the machine, and we'll do Eve's lunge to finish. You need to be on low bar position and one red spring. Stand on the side of the machine facing the foot bar, hands on the foot bar, right foot against the shoulder pad, left foot up by the front of the machine. Press the right leg back, opening up the chest, and then exhale, pull the carriage in, flexing towards your legs. Inhale, open up the chest, relax the shoulders as you press back. Exhale, return the carriage looking down. Walk around to the other side of the machine for Eve's lunge. Inhale as you press the carriage back, opening up the chest. Exhale to return the carriage and flex the spine forward. Do this several times. Thanks for working out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this level 1-2 Pilates Reformer workout. See you soon.